I'm so glad you stopped by. I'm excited to start a series of teachings that will lead you to your true identity and deeper into an intimate relationship with Father God. Isn't that what you really want? Of course you do. This is like searching all your life for that one meaningful treasure that will change everything, and then suddenly finding it. Joy overcomes you. Listen, you cannot embrace the present and move into your future if you are living in the past. You can never step into the fullness of your destiny if you are controlled by the lies you believed as true every time you were hurt, wounded, or offended. The father of lies immediately told you a lie, didn't he? That you allowed yourself to believe. What you believe to be true is true to you, even if it is a lie. Think about that. You can never step into the fullness of your calling if you are controlled by the lies you believed as true. What you behold, you become. Most people today are experiencing self-identity confusion. Are you one of them? Then you have come to the right place. I help emotionally wounded adults break through their strongholds of false beliefs so they can become their true selves. I help lead you into a deeper, intimate relationship with the Father. Only the real you can reach your full potential. But Bruce, you say, I have already been saved. Really? How did that work for you? Look at the people around you. We have a world full of saved, emotionally wounded Christians. Being saved did not heal your childhood emotional wounds, now did it? And about salvation, do you think you need to do something to receive salvation? People think they need to pray a prayer that is not even in the Bible. To pray a prayer of salvation by inviting Jesus into your heart is erroneous. It works for some people, but it is not in the Bible. He holds you together by the power of the Word. The gospel is not having you inviting him into your heart. It is inviting you into his. You did not choose him. He chose you. You did not love him first. He loved you first. He tells you in John 15 that he has chosen you. The sinner's prayer, also called the salvation prayer, is an evangelical prayer of repentance, prayed by individuals who feel convicted of the presence of sin in their lives and have the desire to form or renew a personal relationship with God through Jesus Christ. It is intended to be an act of initial conversion to Christianity. It also may be prayed as an act of recommitment for those who are already believers in the faith. Often at the end of a worship service, in what is known as an altar call. What Paul preached was, if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. The focus is now on what Christ has done, not what you have done. It's on the finished work. It is on recognizing the reality of what Jesus has already done. The sinner's prayer has roots in Protestant Christianity. Evangelists such as Billy Graham and evangelic organizations such as Campus Crusades for Christ brought the concept to prominence early in the 20th century. An early proponent of the sinner's prayer was the well-known American evangelist D.L. Moody. The problem is there is an absence of any specific examples of people praying the sinner's prayer in the Bible. When the disciples asked Jesus, "How shall we pray?" he didn't say, "First say the sinner's prayer." 2 Corinthians says that for God was in Christ, who has reconciled you, the world, with his majesty, not counting your sins against you, and has committed to you the word of reconciliation. Let me allow that to sink in. The Father was in Christ on the cross, reconciling you unto himself. Also, he is not counting your sins against you. So don't let sin and condemnation preachers mess with your head. They are in the enemy's camp. 1 Peter 1:19 says you have been saved by what he has done, not what you have done. There is no other name that brings salvation. Acts 4 says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. You can't be saved by being a good person. Jesus dying on the cross would have been pointless if good works saved you. Jesus didn't just die in blood as a way. Jesus didn't die in blood so that you and I would be equipped to debate other people. Jesus didn't just die in blood so that you and I would spend our lives arguing with other Christians on Facebook. So much for that rabbit trail. I have nothing against the sinner's prayer if it recognizes the finished work on the cross and helps lead a person accepting Christ into their heart. However, all of this does not heal people's emotional wounds. The devil has already been defeated, but not yet. If he is defeated now, then why are you battling with him every minute of the day? He has been disarmed. The Bible says, having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. The only real advantage the enemy has left is deception. The only chance he has to deceive you is in the area of what you believe. The only power he has is the power you allow him to have. Jesus' last commandment was to heal the sick, set the captives free, and then preach the gospel that the kingdom of God is at hand. Paul did exactly that, in that exact order. Think about that. So how do you heal your emotional wounds and find your true identity? Join me next time when I will reveal the 3 chairs of identity in the kingdom. Subscribe to this Facebook page or my YouTube channel to receive notifications of my upcoming videos from Transformation Healing Ministries. This is Bruce Brodowski. Keep stopping into Transformational Healing Ministries, where we discover that Father God is a good, good Father, and better than you think, where you will discover the real you and what is your true identity. Until next time, be blessed abundantly.